Good morning, Floss Tube. It's Pam, stitching between the lines. Today is Thursday, January 13th, 2022. What to think about that? I am in my kitchen for a couple of reasons. We always treat making floss tube. Oh, video number 106. This is a short leap from my last video because I forgot something. I actually forgot two somethings in my last video. So I wanted to make another one to catch up. But I made, okay, so we treat video or making videos like we're in the confessional. We always have to say, oh, I did this or I did that or I didn't do this or I don't know this or whatever. So here's today's confession is I made this video yesterday and it was such a hot mess. It's almost comical. I made it. And I sat down to edit it because it was a hot mess. And it was just, I got to I don't know, the fourth cut out and making sure it joined and made sense and whatever. And I just thought, this is ridiculous. And one of the things I don't like about a video is when it is hyper edited and you are listening and you're kind of watching, maybe you're stitching. And it's just, I was doing this funny jump thing because somebody's edited out, I don't know, an idle few seconds or something. So I'm trying not to do that. So we're in the kitchen for two reasons. Most of them have to do with yesterday and some of the problems. But, I sit usually by my sewing machine and there's windows to my right that look out into the edge of the yard where the bird feeder is. And we've had a little bit of drama with some outside cats, which I don't mind that there's outside cats. I don't know that they belong. If the one we've been seeing for a long time, I don't know if he belongs to somebody, he, she, whatever, because we don't see it for very long stretches. And then on a rainy Sunday afternoon, there was a new one with it, and never saw it. Was a Siamese cat. Never saw it before, so they could very well belong together. In somebody's house, but they were, it was kind of rainy and cold and they were sort of hunkered down. They were hunkered down on our patio downstairs, right on the opposite side of the sliding glass door where Cooper discovered them. So there was a lot of goings on and we had to finally shut all the blinds so that Cooper couldn't see out anywhere on that side of the house. Because he's something else. He's protecting his territory. And then we didn't see the cats again for a long time until yesterday, I guess. So it was probably more than a week, 2 weeks, something. And so I kind of figure if we're an exciting house to come and see, then I'm surprised they aren't here every day, but which makes me think they just belong somewhere and get let out and they come and do the rounds. So anyway, long story to get up to what happened yesterday is they were out there. And they go between the fence, between my neighbor's yard and our yard. Well, there wasn't one. There wasn't two. There were three incidences of cats carrying things in their mouth past me, which was dramatic for me. Take them away. Whatever you caught, take it far, far, far away. So then so I was editing all that out and, and then one of the things I forgot included some details that I was a little vague on. So today I have my laptop out. So if you see me looking down, it's my iPad is actually propped up on my laptop. So if I can look at some kind of specific information, if you see me appearing to look down, it's because I'm looking at my laptop, which is a touch screen. So I can do that too, just like the iPad, which is nice. So let's see. Let's discuss the things before we get into what is on the computer. Last time when I talked about my, so I'm in the kitchen because I need more counter space. And I don't want to watch no more cat incidences for the time being. Let's hope. So last time I talked about my 8x8, which was sort of my version of the 12x12, which the real floss tubers were doing. It's on Instagram, the ones that can stay up late. So I was just sort of doing my own version of that, and I was trying to start 8 things by 8 o'clock on New Year's Eve. And then I worked on them all 3 days, New Year's Eve and then January 1st and January 2nd. And I talked about having started the floral heart kit, and my issue with it was my, number one, I did zero prep, so this is on me, is that I hadn't separated the fibers, and so at 8 o'clock at night after stitching since noon, I couldn't separate the fibers. So apparently, as talking about that, I forgot to get out. Ooh, look at that light shine through. I forgot to get out the piece and show what I had done. So that is this section here, underway. Very cute, very nice fibers. So it'll be cute. It'll be nice. It's a kit, so I have all the things to finish it. Let's see if that makes me finish it. You know, finishing is not my usual favorite thing to do. I'd rather be doing the things, making the things that need finished. And then since my last video, this had nothing to do with what I forgot. I FFO'd, but it does show that I FFO every now and again. I FFO'd Ghost and Goblins, which is a piece from the Jack-o'-lantern Jubilee. I stitched all of them last fall, I think in October. Yeah, in October. And so I finished the largest one as a cube. And I am in the process of getting ready to attach this on the top. I want it to end where the bottom is so that it just sits. So currently this is drying. It's dried, but I need to do the other end dried with a little glue, little fray check, that kind of stuff. So I did that. I have an idea what I'm going to do with the other pieces because I stitched all of them, but I am not going to discuss that yet. I have an idea. So let's see. These are all stitched on tea-dyed 28 count Monaco and not tea-dyed by me. That's the tag. That's what its name of the color is. So it's thick. I don't mind stitching on it. I like a nice supple fabric, but it really holds a wrinkle. So that was some real work getting that taken care of. And then this again wasn't what I forgot. That's coming up. I mean, I forgot the heart thing, but I talked about in my last video that Little House Needleworks Kringles would be my focus, or no, would be I would work on it immediately into my to do my January installment, which I did, which was the roof, as much of the roof as I could do in a week. And I actually kind of stopped before I don't want my laptop to go to sleep. I was just done. I was done doing roof. It's kind of fun, and it took a lot less work than I expected, especially once you do the rails. It gives you a little bit of, it grounds you so you can figure out where you're going with all these colors and shades. This had been my December installment. This is January. In February, I think this will be my focus piece, and I will work down into this room. So the roof is over half done. But I want to start down a little bit and then go back. I don't know what. We'll see. It's my focus. I might hop around a lot. So that's coming along. I don't know. When I have a big thing like this that I really want to get done, I like to have it as a monthly installment. But then a monthly installment gets on my nerves after a while. I want to be done with it. So I get it to a point where I just kind of want to keep working on it. Now, in the month of February, I don't really know that I could finish that whole thing, but who knows? If February is anything like January, where there's a ton of stitching time, it's possible. So, okay. So what did I forget? I forgot that I was going to mention that I have mentioned a number of times that Hobby House Needleworks is nearby, and I'm blocking my mic, sorry. And I go there, shop there. I'm on the mailing list. And I got an email, I don't know, a month ago or so, saying that they were having an Ellen Chester Kindred Spirits class in September. So it's 2 days of class at a hotel in Pittsford, which is a suburb of Rochester, New York. And so it's held at this hotel, and I signed up for it because I thought that would be fun. I honestly have like only this much interest in actually creating the box. I'm pretty sure it's the same box. Let me see what they call it. It's the schoolgirl, right? The Kindred Spirits. Hang on. Don't go anywhere. It's the shaker box with the sewing supplies in it, like the little case that you put the ruler in, and a pin box, and a needle roll, and some things like that. I'll put a picture right here. And the class, like I said, goes for 2 days. I think it's a lot of 1/1. You do the inside band of the shaker box, and I think the shaker box comes with it, but you have to opt to purchase the added accessories. So anyway, I signed up for the class and paid my deposit and have not made hotel reservations yet. I will. At the time of signing up, I didn't make them because I wanted to ask if either of my daughters wanted to take it. Sorry, I think I'm crooked. They both stitch, but I kind of knew it wasn't their taste, but wondered if they'd do it just because it might be fun to do something like that. Like the whole retreat thing has sort of worn off on me. I've done retreats for a lot of years and fun, you know, all that, but the travel is just so exhausting. And the money you pay for, I have, you know, most of them, I don't drive any long distances anymore. So just a few hours is sort of and there's not a lot that goes on within just a few hours. So then it's over an hour to the airport. Then there's the airport, and we can't get direct flights to anywhere. So it's always 2 flights. And then when I get somewhere, it's renting a car. And so you're doing that on both sides, the whole full day of travel there and back for a 2-day, you know, gathering. So anywho, when I saw this one and it's local, I thought, I'm going to do that. So I haven't made my hotel reservation yet. And it's an expensive class, but I know you get, you know, the things, and you get a teacher for 2 days and that kind of stuff. Let's see. The fee for the workshop includes a welcome party on Friday night, the 2-day class with Ellen Chester, the project kit, the shaker carrier, 2 buffet lunches, 2 morning breaks, 2 afternoon breaks, a gift bag, and other gifts throughout the course of the event. A discount during that time at Hobby House Needleworks. So on you is the travel expenses, the hotel accommodations, breakfasts, and dinner. I haven't looked up the hotel. It's a very swanky, nice little hotel right in the town of Pittsford. Pittsford is one of the sort of premier suburbs of Rochester. It's a beautiful little town. I'm going to guess that maybe it's a kind of hotel that doesn't include breakfast, but I'll look that up. But anyway, it's an hour-ish drive from here. It'll be I could not stay in the hotel and drive each day, but I think staying in the hotel would be fun. So I'm interested to see if anybody else is going to this. I don't share rooms, so don't ask me that. Not happening. But it would be fun if I knew somebody was there, especially if they're doing something on Friday night, like a welcome party. So that would mean you'd want to be there for Friday night. I can't tell you anything. If anybody, so if anybody else is going or interested in going, go to the Hobby House Needleworks home website. And if you scroll, there's the whole, across the top, there's all the things that you can click on, like shopping and whatever options. But scroll down, there's a whole half-screen picture that says classes and events, I think. And click on that. That's where you'll find it. So if anybody's going and anybody wants me to help them understand where there's another hotel or anything like that, let me know. So there's that. So then also I am on the, like I said, I'm on their Facebook page, or I'm going back to their website. I'm on their email list, and I got an email that says there is a Hands Across the Sea Nicola Parkman workshop, and that's in October of 2022. Interestingly, I'm not a huge like stitching the samplers isn't my thing. I feel like it's the same thing over and over and over and over again. So they just don't speak to me. But again, it's the idea that you could take a workshop with a famous designer, and I don't have any idea exactly how often she puts on workshops and how close to anybody she is. But I signed up for the other one, so I'm not even thinking about this one, but I read the description. So you can go there and check that out. That is right smack on their homepage. It's a one-day event. I'm going to tell you this, though, before you pull over in your car or whatever and go look. It's a one-day event. The hotel I've stayed at many, many times. I went on a quilt retreat every year to this hotel for years. And it's not far from my husband's office, and his company Christmas party was there, so I've stayed there many, many times. This is a nice hotel. They don't serve breakfast, so you're on your own for that. They do have a restaurant. Not sure if they have breakfast hours in the restaurant and a breakfast menu, but it's not like a free breakfast kind of hotel. And the address that they give in Hobby House gives in their description says Rochester. This hotel's not in Rochester. It's outside. I would say you're easily a half hour from the airport, easily. And it's it's not terribly far from one of the big, really nice malls. So you'd have to drive from the hotel to anywhere to go to any other restaurant, because it's not in an area that has a lot of, you're not walking anywhere. It's not in an area that has a lot of stores or restaurants or anything, but you could drive down to the mall area, or into the town of Victor, which is really where I think it's more located than in Rochester. But a one-day class, so they're not, I think, necessary. I don't know. I didn't read the whole thing to see if they're promoting discounts in the room rates or anything like that. The class itself is $500. Yeah, so that's a lot. I am not even qualified to say the class is worth it or not worth it. I am sure it's worth it. I am sure it'll fill up. And I'm sure you get some wonderful things, the kit for the project and whatever other things. So I'm sure it's a fabulous event, but I am not even going to begin to pursue that one. But I just wanted to bring your attention to it, to something like that that's going on in this area. So that's kind of fun, right? Maybe I'll see you at some people at the Ellen Chester class, right? I'm scrolling down again to make sure. Yeah, that one's in the middle of September on this Saturday and Sunday, September 17th and 18th. And I think it's going to be kind of cool just to do a class. So there. Some things to go look at, to think about. There's a lot that goes on in a lot of areas of the country when it comes to classes and gatherings and retreats and so on, and you just don't really see a lot of that here. So that's exciting. She has another class. What is she having? A Jean Farish class. This one is in April of 2022, a 6-hour class split into 2 3-hour modules over 2 days. So 3 hours one day and 3 hours another day. If you've never created your own schoolgirl sampler, this is what they're going to do. I have no idea if that's in the shop or if that's in a place. 25 people, it's got to be somewhere else. That shop's not big enough to hold 25 people any day of the week. Oh, it says location there. Bring your mask. I'm reading the description, sorry. Just, I want to be able to... It says the location is the shop. So, the shop is tight. There's a little room upstairs, but 25 feels like you'll be elbow or shoulder to shoulder. But still, that's kind of cool, right? Create your own schoolgirl sampler class with Jean Farish. So, this new store with new, opportunities for classes and whatnot is kind of cool. So, anyway, that's what I'll be doing next September unless something bizarre happens between now and then, but it should be okay. I don't know how many people they're taking there. It could be pretty big. This Jean Farish one's only 25. This one doesn't say, the Ellen Chester one. If it's in a hotel, it's probably in a larger space. Blah, 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 blah. I'm looking through again. No, I don't see a number of people. Let me know. If you have questions, let me know. I'll be happy to help you with, sort of getting your bearings or feeling like where there might be a hotel or where and how to travel here. One nice thing about Rochester is it's right on the thruway. So if you thruway goes straight east-west through the state of New York. So it's easy to get to. So there we go. All right. Have a good one. I think I've caught us up. The sun is trying to peek out and I'm trying to duck and dodge. I'm in the kitchen. I'm facing the kitchen. Behind me is our kitchen table eating area, which is all glassed windows. I tried to sit at the kitchen table, but the glare was horrible. So we don't have blinds because, you don't put blinds where you want to see the outside all the time. All right, guys, have a good one. Bye.